creating products. I love information products, and the reason why I love it is because you invest some time into building these products, and once you finish creating this product, and you can actually monetize it for the rest of your life. You know, so that's all it is. You're investing a bit of your time, and you create your own product, such as an ebook or video product or course or your guide. You know, anything like that. Okay, that's a product. So it can either be an ebook, a video, or a course as well. Who here has thought about writing a book? Oh, a few people. That's good. Cool. What type of books have you thought about writing? Just yell them out. What type of genre? Finance or? Yeah. Sorry? Law? Yep. Law. That's a good topic. Yep. Law book. Anything else? Yep. Educational book. Training. Any other ones? Real estate. Yeah. Yeah. So you can actually write. You can write an ebook on any topic you want, right? And how many pages do you think it takes to write an ebook? How many pages do you think? 20. Is there a standard? Is there how many numbers? How many number of pages do you expect to see in an ebook? 140? Okay. Did you know that you can buy a 2,000 peso ebook and it's 2,000 pesos and it's only 30 pages? Yeah. I recently bought an ebook online and it cost 2,000 and it was only 30 pages long. And that's the thing. You don't have to think about the quantity. You just think about quality. Right, so think about it. Like if you had some sort of problem in your life and you really need to solve it, and then someone comes out with an ebook that shows you how to solve that problem, would you really care about how many pages that book has, or do you just care about whether it solves a problem, isn't it? So that's the thing that you need to think about. Okay, solving other people's problems. Don't think about how many pages. Yes.
What's the difference between an ebook and a paper? Like, because some people would just, if it's 20, 30 pages, it may just be considered as a paper or a research paper or something like that.
Okay. Very good. So the question was, so what type of what's the difference between an ebook and a hardcover book, right? Or like like an academic paper. All right then. So you've got an academic paper. All right then. So an academic paper. What's that? That's a guide. No, that's for educational institutions, right? And it's like a thesis. Is that right?
Something a research paper.
Research paper. Yeah. So for an ebook, what I use is I just use normal, like how you got Microsoft Word or you've got your Pages software. That's all I use to just write my ebooks. And a digital product or digital ebook is just a PDF file. That's all it is, and that becomes an ebook, right? And an academic paper, you can write it up and you can actually export it as a PDF as well. So that's all it is. You're selling that PDF file. It's kind of amazing, It's just selling like It's very yes.
Most, I think the question was about the white paper.
White paper?
Yeah. So most white papers are promotional.
Well, an ebook is more personal. It's you tend not to be biased to something, or you hide your bias while you're writing it.
Oh, okay, yeah. Thanks, Raf. Is that
between an academic paper and what makes it a book basically? What makes a writing book? Is it the length or the content? Can we make an academic paper into an ebook and call it a book? Yes.
Yeah, you can. Yeah. So let's say that you had 100 people interested in academic papers, right? So this is your angle on academic papers, or like they wanted to get some sort of information about that academic paper.
For example, it's a paper on how to increase productivity. Let's say, it has something to do with human resources.
Yes.
And write about 20 pages on it. So what would differentiate it from, or what would make people call it a book rather than just, it's just an academic paper?
Oh, okay. I would say it's how you package it then. It's how it's how you've got your front cover, and it's just how you just package it. So if I came to your website and your website had something like 7 ways to increase your productivity and get things done in 30 minutes, right? It doesn't matter whether it's it was written in Word or Mac or anything like that, I would actually still buy it because it's like some sort of product. It doesn't really matter if it's an academic paper, if that's what they wanted, So, so that's my answer to your question. Is whatever you produce that's that's digital and you can promote it online, then that's a product. Academic paper, a report, a guide, that's still a product. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yes. Question.
Do you need to have it copyright?
Do you need to have it copyright?
Yeah.
I would say that yes, have it copyrighted as well. What I can do is I can send you guys the basic template of what I use to just basically just copyright my material. But the thing is, I mean, there's always that topic of what happens when someone takes your PDF file and share it, right? Well, what you can do, you can actually protect the ebook by putting a password on it, and that will help reduce the piracy of it. But unfortunately, it's there's always going to be people that's going to share it. But the way I look at it is, if let's say 1 million people stole your ebook, well, at least 1 million people know about who you are then, and therefore they'll be able to contact you, and you still be able to generate income and all that type of stuff, services. So so that's the way I look at it as well. Okay. But I can email you guys the link to you can use this copyright and put it into your ebook. Okay. Very good. All right. And it's extremely profitable as well. So how much does it cost to make an ebook, by the way? How much does it cost? Just your time. Yeah, just your time. And yeah, that's it. I just invest maybe about 30 days. So imagine that. So you got an ebook, right? 30 pages. How many days do you need to spend on writing like 1 page each? You just need to spend how many days? 30 days. So every day you sit down, you write 1 page into your ebook. At the end of 30 days, you've got a 30-page ebook that you can sell for 2,000 pesos online. How good is that? Is that good? Yeah. That's what I do to write my ebooks as well. Once again, what was the key word? Disciplina?
Yes.
Disciplina. Disciplina. You need disciplina, okay? And then at the end of 30 days, you have your ebook. Once again, 30 pages, 2,000 pesos. And if you spend every day just writing 1 page, at the end of 30 days, you're going to have an ebook. How good is that? Okay, so once you finish your ebook, what can you do with it? What can you do with it? You can sell it online, you can sell it to your email, you can sell it to your friends. Let's say I don't have a website, right? And I have my ebook stored on my USB. I can actually, we can actually talk to someone, and we can actually, sell it like direct, and then we just copy it on their computer. So that's the thing, the Ann Curtis secret. Nothing happens until you finish it. So can you see it? If you didn't finish the ebook, if you didn't finish the topic, if you didn't finish your idea, no one's going to exchange currency for it. Okay, so you need to finish it. You need to finish your ebook. Yes?
Does it have to be proofread or you have to show it to the editor so that
Yep. Proofread. Yep. I would say that if you're writing like a book, right, a hardcover book that's going to be distributed throughout the entire world, and it's going to be in bookstores and everything like that, I would say, yeah, go get yourself an editor. So get an editor, and they'll go through it and fix it up. But if you're thinking about making like just a free report, you can pretty much edit yourself, and just make sure that the grammar's okay, the spelling's okay, and and that's the path that I normally take. But if I really want to go professional and then get it into all the bookstores, then you want to hire like an editor as well. I actually hired an editor to go through my book here, and it cost me quite a lot. It cost me quite a lot to get this editor, but it's going to be in all the bookstores as well. So so it's like well, you can actually hire some like virtual editors. Like on virtual assistants, they'll go through your 30 pages and they'll just like clean it up and everything. And you can just pay like Filipinos, like your friends, they'll do it for you if they're good at editing. But if you go overseas, such as like America, to edit your work, it's going to cost in US dollars. So just outsource to the Philippines, I suppose. So yeah, that's one way to do it. So I would say editing is important. But most important thing is you want to finish your content first. You want to be focused on just finishing your content. Just finish it, okay? All right.
Question?
Yes, question.
Yeah, the question is,
Getting good.
after you you go through that obstacle of finishing your work.
Yes.
I think the next big obstacle is how do you price that content?
Yeah, good
That's
question. Yeah, so
what I'm
how would you...
struggling with now.
Yeah. So the question was, once you've gone through the hard work of writing your ebook or your product, creating your product, how do you price it? That's a good question. What you can do some research on the competition, see how much they're pricing it, or you can actually just set your own price. However, what I've seen in the past is ebooks are usually priced from $27 to about $50. That's how much you'll pay for an ebook. So it goes up to about 2,000 pesos. However, let's say that you have maybe 4 step-by-step videos, or 8 step-by-step videos explaining the same thing. You can price that between 4,000 to about 8,000 pesos because it's high perceived value. That's the way it works. Because video takes a bit more time, effort into making it as well. Okay. Diba? Yeah. Aussie. Filipinas, game ka na ba? All right. So how do we make an ebook? Microsoft Word. You guys have heard Microsoft Word, right? Yes. So just use Microsoft Word. Mac, just use Pages, and that's it. Don't get technical or anything. Just use that software. A video product, you just need a video camera, and that's it. You can just use like your phone, or you can just use your webcam, and that's enough. Okay? Very good. So not sure if we got enough time to list all the products. So the next one is okay. So once you've built up your website, what happens is you actually generate lots of active income through opportunities. You know, so it's really amazing. I find that once you've got your website to a certain point, a lot of people start talking to you. A lot of people want to advertise on your website. A lot of people want to invite you to events. A lot of people want to hire you. You know, and it's really amazing, all these things, because you know, you're getting all this traffic to your website. All these people are checking you out. So so that's another thing through your website, is you can generate active income. So it's all about attracting more opportunities. So you're going to get more opportunities, okay? Your website will open doors, and people will want to be featured on your site and will happily pay you. I had this one guy, he emailed me and he said he wanted me to review his website. And yeah, and he said he was willing to pay me 8,000 pesos just to write a 500 word article on just reviewing his website, you know, the features and everything like that. And that's because he found me online. And that's an amazing thing. You know, I just spent 1 hour and it was just 8,000 pesos, just writing like an article. So that's the thing, that's the amazing thing with this website, is once you build it up, once you've got the traffic, once you've got the content and everything, you get all these opportunities as well. And once you've got it, obviously, advertising. You can actually get other people to advertise on your website and they'll pay you passive income. So imagine that you got your website to a point where you're getting so much traffic. Companies will want to advertise there, and they'll pay you maybe 4,000 to 8,000 per month just to sit there for 30 days. That's passive income once again. Okay, so can you see how, like, by spending like maybe 12 months on this business, you can actually like get something out of it? Yeah? Yeah. Cool. Okay, so consulting projects as well. People will start to begin inquiring about your services. And let's say that you have a consulting project. Let's say you become a consultant, or you can offer some sort of service for 20,000 pesos. Let's say you get one of these jobs per month. So 20,000 times 12 months equals 240,000 pesos in extra income, just from your website alone, from additional opportunities. Okay, so that's where it is. And people will want to partner with your blogging efforts as well, because you have this asset, right? You've got this really strong asset. It's all about building that asset online. People will want to invite you to their events, and you'll have to blog about it and so forth as well. And you get lots of free stuff. Yeah, so... But another thing I need to say is make sure you give disclaimers in your blog. Say that sometimes you receive free things, and make sure you be honest with the person who's giving you the free stuff. You know, say that you're going to be honest. It doesn't matter whether you're getting something for free. Make sure that you're being honest, and that you're not trying to be persuaded or anything like that. Okay, and always be honest and stay ethical with this one, because if you're not, then all your credibility, everything will just go away. All right, very good. And discuss that one. Okay, so the next step is I want you to think about 5 services that you can offer through your website. Okay, so the last one is 5 services that you can offer through your website. Okay. Very good.